Welcome back to the Little Green Man series at Rowrah in Cumbria. It's time for Senior X30. Here's the grid. Thomas Turner and Reggie Dewey, Lewis Mackey and Sam Heading, Aaron Walker and Marcus Littlewood, Teddy Pritchard-Williams and Joe Taylor, and the top 10 completed by Archie Tillett and Oliver Greetham. Then Scusa, Butterworth, Smith and Brown, Ewan Wilson and Thomas Wood, Will Murdoch and Oscar Joyce from Adam Colton, and at the back it's Adam Fitzgerald. Here they come, ready out of the final hairpin. A very tidy grid. Looks like it's been well held by Turner and Dewey, but Turner's got a great start. No start at all for the 159 there. Oliver Greetham with mechanical problems already. So he's out of the race essentially. So now the battle is joined up front, and the X30 Senior Final gets underway without Greetham. But up in front, no problems at all for Thomas Turner. The 101 takes over an early lead from the 125. Lewis Mackey, the hard charger, up into second place already. A great start and a very interesting race to come. Now there is Greetham. He has got going, but he is now down at the very back of the field.
Yeah, he must have been oiled up there at the start, and he's got it going in the end, but it's dropped him all the way to the back of the field. It's going to be a long way back from there.
Well, this is the circuit that gives you plenty of overtaking opportunities, so he's going to have to do things the hard way. 166 in third position. That is Reggie Dewey, a man who can literally jump into any kart you give him and be competitive. It's going to be a long time till anybody forgets that fabulous weekend when he did 3 different classes in one weekend. He was in a TKM, then he was in an X30, then he was in a Rotax, all in one weekend. Reggie Dewey, very high class, and here he is in Senior X30 at LGM, doing a fantastic job, but he's already got pressure from Aaron Walker, who has jumped into a senior in Britain, having already done so in Europe, and he is absolutely flying out of the blocks. Aaron Walker, a force to be reckoned with in LGM 2021.
As is Thomas Turner, picked out there with the graphic. He is the championship leader and race leader as things stand, so looking to consolidate his championship lead here. Be looking to add more points and make the championship his own by the season's end, as indeed he did last year.
Down the straight, up through the S's, right, left, right. It is the British karting equivalent of Eau Rouge up to Radion. So they battle away. And here is Turner, Mackey, Dewey, Walker. 5th place, Sam Heading. Or is it going to remain that way for a bit longer? Because Teddy Pritchard-Williams trying to hustle in to get the manoeuvre. Here he comes. Big late manoeuvre there from Teddy Pritchard-Williams. Successful execution. Nice.
Marcus Littlewood is the fastest man on the track. He's not got track position. He's down there in P7. But what can he do from there?
Oh, nice move there in the hairpin. Now that was Joe Taylor getting his move done there on the inside. Excellent overtake from him. And is that Walker in third? It is. Walker's got through into third past Reggie Dewey. I didn't see it, but he has got through now into P3. So excellent work from Aaron Walker. We've now got Turner, Mackey, Walker, Dewey having a fantastic job. A lot of these guys staying around in Senior X30 karting rather than jumping into something with a roof or around a big circuit. And they have done an absolutely fantastic job. They're really continuing their education in fantastic style as these 4 continue their battle. Teddy Pritchard-Williams, Sam Heading, Marcus Littlewood, Archie Tillett. Still plenty of battles to be had in British karting at this level.
Thomas Turner, the race leader, has now set the fastest lap, so taking that fastest lap off Marcus Littlewood. You're talking about karting and staying in karting, Jake. I think we've had a Formula 1 driver recently return to karting, is that right?
That's right. Jaime Alguersuari's gone back into it, having been retired from racing for a while. So we could do with a few more of the British lads coming back into LGM and having a play. Why not? You could get George Russell to come back. He does a lot of karting testing. Lando Norris, I'm sure he'd have a come and play again, wouldn't he?
Absolutely. Aaron Walker now sets the fastest lap. So we've got different people setting the fastest lap as the race is progressing.
Here's Thomas Turner then, leading the way, but Aaron Walker getting close to the second place man, Lewis Mackey, after that fastest lap of 46.43. Good lap from Walker, and still plenty of pace to come from these 4 as the fuel depletes and as the tyres continue to burn. 5th place, Pritchard-Williams trying to stretch away from Heading, Littlewood and Tillett. Joe Taylor in P9 now in front of Casper Scusa. You just see them in the background come into view. So great racing, and this is all about who blinks first in this battle. We've got 4 of them absolutely nose to tail. This is about who decides, do you know what, I need to make a break, and it's going to be Walker or Dewey that make the move before Turner and Mackey, because Turner and Mackey are going to try and control the pace and stretch away. This is a race where Walker and Dewey need to dictate how this race is going to go.
Yeah, plenty of time on the clock though. No reason to get too antsy at the moment. Plenty of time to go.
115 making good impressions. Marcus Littlewood, remember the days when he was absolutely married to the gold chassis. Oh, big lunge for Walker. Walker gets through. So Walker makes the lunge on Mackie. It was him that made the drop. I did say he needed to make the move as soon as he could get comfortable in the kart and make the bid on the inside. He's done that in a second position. Just looking at, I was talking about Marcus Littlewood. He used to be forever the lone privateer on the gold chassis. Now he has made the switch and transition, and he is having a lovely time up in the front end of the field is Marcus Littlewood. Great to see him there on merit and regularly.
Teddy Pritchard-Williams now with the fastest lap, so different drivers almost setting the fastest lap on each different lap. I think that's 5 different drivers we've had so far. And of course that move by Aaron Walker going into second immediately gave Thomas Turner an extra 4 or 5 kart lengths.
Yep.
But already, as we can see, Walker has cut that gap by half.
Well, now the second quartet is getting close to the leading quartet, so this is really starting to shape up to be an amazing battle if it continues to progress. That's what I love about Senior X30 as a class. There are so many incredible talents, and there's only so much pace, raw pace, that you can find to gain that advantage on your opposition. So there's a limit, and once you hit that limit, everybody's going to be similar on pace to the 100th to the 1000th of a second, which means that the talent is going to be so even, so comparable, that you get 7 or 8 drivers that can win every race.
Pritchard-Williams set another fastest lap when he went through the line, but Oliver Greetham has now taken that, Jake.
Well, he's
where is Oliver? He's well down the field.
Yeah, making steady progress after his little problem at the start. He's in 16th, so he's chipping away at it, but he's got a clear track in front of him. That's giving him that raw pace to really unlock the potential. It's going to be frustrating for Greetham because he will know he could have been top 5 today on that sort of pace.
Oh, no doubt about it. The driver highlighted in green on the tower on the left, by the way. That tells you who's got the fastest lap at any given time in the race.
And Teddy Pritchard-Williams takes it back. So he is once again fast. Kasper Skuza, by the way, has just nipped it on the inside of Joe Taylor. So Skuza gets back into position. The Polish driver now fighting his way back into 9th position. And in 11th place, that's Aaron Brown trying to hustle Joe Taylor. Taylor just trying to cover off his bases at the moment. No chance for the Birolart driver to get through. Aaron Brown just trying to work his way into that top 10. Big slides from the drivers as they chuck the kart in over the curbs. And now we did have a quartet out in the front. Now it's a quintet because the 5th place man, Teddy Pritchard-Williams, has dropped them and is now joining forces with the leading 4. There is Skuza, Taylor and Brown, 9th, 10th, 11th. And behind them you've got Thomas Wood in 12th position, trying to work his way further forward. 13th, the 154, that's Dan Butterworth. He's been doing a fantastic job as he works his way through, still on that gold suit as well. So excellent work from these competitors as they continue to charge forward. Out of the braking zone. This is going to be an interesting move here from the 127, Joe Taylor, just building up to it. But he's got a long race still to go. Here is that top 5, still close together. Turner, Walker, Mackie, Dewey, Pritchard-Williams. Very close indeed, these 5. Sliding through St John's into Sunny. This is where you're going to get a very interesting run from these 3 now as well, because Marcus Littlewood is dropping Tillett and he's working with Sam Heading. Sam Heading trying to get close to the top 5 now as well. So these 8 drivers all still with a chance, a role to play, and with a chance potentially even of a podium. All 8 drivers have the ability to do it. Another fastest lap from Pritchard-Williams, 46.0 now.
Yeah, consistently setting the fastest lap, but still sitting there in 5th place. So he's not got track position, but he is the fastest man on the track. So what that tells you is we're expecting him to make a move very, very soon.
He was definitely thinking about it there. You can see him getting a little bit twitchy on the wheel. Should I? Oh, I've got another lap or so. I can hang back. I can make it to the podium, but if I go ugly early, then I'm going to end up in the chicken house on the side of the circuit. This is not going to be easy for him. He's got to hang 10. He's got to be very careful when he makes the move.
3.5 minutes or so, or just under 3.5 minutes on the clock now, plus a lap. So plenty of time to go from 5th to 1st, but he's got to get from 5th to 4th first.
Indeed he does. Teddy
Pritchard,
Pritchard-Williams there with the test card livery on his helmet. It definitely looks as though there's a small child and a chalkboard in the background of his helmet design. Only certain people of a certain age will understand what that is. Sam Heading, Marcus Littlewood, Archie Tillett. There's the move from Marcus Littlewood. He gets there into P6 then. He's been building up to that for a while. He gets the move on Sam Heading and Archie Tillett closing in. Right, I think I can have a piece of the action here as well. So the good battles continue. And that is Littlewood now a little bit defensive into the final turn. He doesn't want to lose the position he's just gained. but he knows that the top 5 in front are going to start battling any moment now. 2.5 minutes left in the race. Somebody's going to have to go for the move, and I think it's going to be Teddy Pritchard-Williams who makes the bid. So it's all going to be about timing. There's Joe Taylor back in front of Casper Scusa. There's Pritchard-Williams making the move. Into 4th place on Reggie Dewey. Did he stick it? Well, it's so many battles to keep an eye on. That's the problem. We've got to look in about 3 different places. He did make it into 3rd place. He did get past Reggie Dewey. So there he is now, Teddy Pritchard-Williams in P4. And look at these 3. Mackie now really starting to hustle Walker. Walker's giving Turner the hurry up. Come on, man. Get on with it. This is where the battle's going to get on.
This is going to be one of the races of the season, I suspect, by the time we get to the line. Just under 2 minutes to go.
Now here is Walker. He's got to be the one to make the break first because he will not want to be stuck here in a difficult position. He knows that Mackie is going to be ferocious in his move to get through. Side by side for 4th. Dewey tries to get the move on Pritchard-Williams, doesn't make it. Pritchard-Williams breaks as late as humanly possible and storms through round the outside at Iredale's. I have never seen that move work before. And Pritchard-Williams has made it stick round the outside, back into contention, up and over into Walker. Pritchard-Williams and Walker collect, and Walker goes into the barriers. He's out of it.
And I think Pritchard-Williams, his race pretty much is over as well, Jake.
Such an amazing move from Pritchard-Williams initially, but it started the ball rolling. And now up to 2nd comes Reggie Dewey. He's right in there behind Thomas Turner. So Reggie Dewey elbows out. He fought his way back into 2nd place just before that kicked off. Now Turner runs wide. Dewey is in there in 2nd. Mackie in 3rd. Littlewood is up to 4th out of all of that. Heading is 5th till it's 7th. Pritchard-Williams has recovered, but he's down in 7th place now behind this 6. So he's trying desperately to get himself back into contention. Yellow flags out for Walker. What a missed opportunity for Aaron Walker.
I'll tell you who did enjoy that, if you can enjoy someone else crashing. Marcus Littlewood, Jake. He's
Dewey for the lead! Reggie Dewey loved it even more. Schadenfreude is a very cruel thing in motorsport, but Reggie Dewey has stolen the lead away from Thomas Turner. After all of the musical chairs have been taken away, he's the one with prime position.
2 laps to go as they go across the line. They'll get the last lap ball when they finish this lap. But what a race so far, 6th of the minute.
We ain't done yet. Now Archie Tillett's getting himself alongside Sam Heading as they duel over 4th position. Tillett with a switchback. Now gets alongside, gets a little love tap for good measure. And Teddy Pritchard-Williams is back in the party. Remember me, boys? I've still got a part to play.
Absolutely. Where's he come from? He dropped back, but he's caught them up very quickly. I'm not sure he's in the right position to take the win now. He's too far back, I believe. I think the win will be taken by one of these top 3 here.
Well, Lewis Mackie is 3rd. He will want these 2 to start hustling. Last lap board comes out. Here we go. Hang on to something because this is going to get messy if we're not careful. Up and over the top. Dewey, Turner, Mackie. Braking zone for McRae's. Big lunge on the inside looking from Heading. Tillett there into 6th position, holds off Pritchard-Williams. Thomas Turner looking for a way through on Reggie Dewey. Out of Iredale's, down the back straight, up towards St John's. The S's are going to come first though. Who's going to get the initial move? Dewey defending from Turner and Mackie. Mackie getting a good run off the corner up towards St John's. Here's the move. Dewey defending, Turner getting racy, up towards Sonny. Can he get a move on the inside? He's nudging Dewey. Come on, man, get on with it. I'm going to take this. He's going to hold tight to the inside line. Lewis Mackie on the inside of all of them. Who's going to get it at the line?
0.00,
3
Jake.
wide, it's level at the line, so who gets it? Is it Dewey or Mackie? I've never seen it a dead heat on the timing screens before. So who's going to get it? Who takes the victory?
It's gone.
Who's it gone to? We're going to have to wait to come up.
Reggie Dewey.
It's Reggie
Jake.
Dewey. Look at that.
Look at
I've never
time.
seen that. 0.00. Amazing to the 100th of a second. Turner 0.04 in there. Littlewood 0.2 back. Heading, Tillett, Pritchard-Williams, Taylor, Scusa and Wood. Take a picture of that. You're never going to see that again. 0.00 for the line. Amazing.
How was it?
It was good, to be fair. Bit closer than what I wanted because of load in the last corner, but it is what it is. And yeah, didn't really have the pace. Yeah, really, I'm just sort of overwhelmed and chuffed.
And good points for the series.
Yeah, really good points. I was a bit gutted, didn't get the 3 points for the pole, but yeah, I guess I made up for it.
There you go, look. 0.00. How was it?
Yeah, it was all right.
Just all right?
Yeah, would have rather the win, but it's close. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
If you like your close finishes in racing, how about a close finish in the championship? 2 rounds to go. Thomas Turner leads, but only by 1 point after that last gasp win by Reggie Dewey. He's on 374. Lewis Mackey not far behind on 360. This one's going all the way to the final round. Now, if you've had enough of really close finishes, then don't bother watching part 4. But if you haven't, it's another classic coming your way.